It's that time of year once again, ladies and gentlemen. Football season is alive and well here at the Burial Grounds. We are coming to you live from Lake Central High School for this coverage of this rivalry matchup between the Munster Mustangs and the Lake Central Indians. I'm Giovanni Alcantar, and I'll be your color analyst for tonight's game alongside Max Galosi. So tonight, it's a brand new season for both teams. Both of them didn't have a very good season last year, and they have a lot to prove. And for more on that, I'm going to turn over to my play-by-play commentator, Max Galosi.
Thank you, Giovanni. Tonight, the key for Lake Central is going to be if their defense can step up for them. Last season, they allowed over 40 points 7 times last season. That was a big reason why they went 2-8. Their defense just couldn't get stops, and they often put the offense in a big hole early in the game. Guys like Jared Baez, Zach Ritt, Chase Sykes will have to make some big plays for his team if they want to improve their defense.
Well, for Munster, the biggest storyline for them actually happened this offseason. Leroy Marsh was the head coach for 45 years at Munster. It's a very long time. And Jason Grunwald took his spot, and he has put a big emphasis on his offensive line. Their whole starting offensive line is seniors, and they're going to be blocking for Javon Richards, senior quarterback, who is very athletic, and Lake Central will have a hard time if they do not contain him well.
Well, speaking of quarterbacks, Lake Central's offense will be led by Zach Bundelow, who is now going to his third year as a starting quarterback. Bundelow will get back Quincy Tribble, who played very well in his sophomore season but didn't get to play last year because of a hamstring injury. On top of that, he'll have running back Felix Garcia, who got some playing time last season when Joshua Williams was hurt. Overall, this offense is all the pieces they need to get the season started off right against Munster.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coin toss is underway. Well, if you're Lake Central, I mean, things cannot get much worse than last season. Like you said, they allowed 40-plus points 7 times last year. There's really not much more room to go down from there.
Yeah, and with 10 games and giving up 40-plus points in 7 games, defense needs to show some change this year if they want to actually win, coming back from a 2-8 record last season with the 2 wins against Munster and Maryville High School.
And I talked to Coach Bartolomeo this week. He was telling me about he's really excited to watch this defense. Coach Pat Winters has taken over the defense, and he had very high expectations for it. And we're going to see if they can live up to it here tonight. And it's going to be Lake Central getting the kickoff. We're going to see Zach Bundelow and what he's got for his senior year.
Backfield, we have Joe Wells and Keyshawn Wrigley, my bad.
He'll be kicking off from the right hash.
It was a bad kickoff, almost like a squib kick. That's a turn, gets a block, run up side, right side, gets a breakaway. He's going into the end zone.
Wow. Same way they started the season last year, 2 years ago. And this time, it's number 23, Joe Wells, gives Lake Central the early lead.
Quick and easy touchdown for the Indians right there, returning the kickoff for a touchdown.
What a disastrous way to start the season for the Munster Mustangs.
Great way for LC to start the game. Now they will be kicking off and see if Munster can return the favor by scoring on the next drive. This is what we were talking about before the game. We were talking about defense making stops, and now see that kind of shine. I don't know if they expected it this early, especially with when they won the coin toss to receive. But now they have a chance to step up.
See Coach Bartolomeo on the sidelines, very excited.
Bartolomeo hyping up his players as they're all overjoyed with that first score.
And excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, looks like there was a penalty on the play. student section does not like that one very much, so I guess we will see Zach Bundalo on this drive. They'll start at the 33-yard line.
I didn't see any flags go down there. I have no idea there's a penalty until just now. Oh, Zach Bundalo taking the snap.
Flag on the play.
Flag. It's a false start on Lake Central. It's a 5-yard penalty.
Lake Central did suffer one big loss in our offensive line. Their left tackle, Anthony Carter, graduated last year, so now they have number 74, Samuel Piswitz at left tackle. See how he does.
Zach Bundalo goes out to a running back, and he's tackled for little to no gain.
That was Matthew Osana on the carry, the junior.
And there was no gain on that play. Bundalo in the back. Takes a snap. Gives it to Tribble. And he's thrown down by his face mask.
Looks like they're going to call a face mask on that one.
First LC started this game off with 2 penalties. Now Munster has their first penalty of the game. Zach Bundalo receiving a call from the head coach. As we said earlier, score is 0-0. LC did not score on that kick return because it was called back for a flag.
Interesting so far. Three running plays. Not letting Zach Bundalo throw the ball.
With little to no gain all these plays, you think they're going to get him a passing play pretty soon. Zach Bundalo dropping back. He dumps it off to one of his running backs and couldn't make the completion.
They came at him right away and he couldn't get the ball off in time. And it'll be 4th down.
Indians not expecting a blitz there as 2 linemen came hurling in towards Bundalo.
And the one thing here is Zach Bundalo, also a punter.
Yeah, so he is out there off of that drive.
So one thing
And he's going for the punt, and
this one's out at about the 32.
And I will correct you, Giovanni, right there. It's not out 32, it's out the 36-yard line.
Looks like my eyes are deceiving me today. As Lake Central's defense come out, interesting thing before the game, Zach Ritt was seen going back to the training room. Right now on the sideline, he does have a cast on his arm, and it's pretty safe to say he will not be playing tonight. One major loss for this defense was number 45, Jackson Long, who is now in college playing football. It's a major loss for this team. He was a great leader on top of being a great player. We're going to see who fills his shoes. And interesting, it's Sam Long in the middle, the sophomore.
Teron Dern from Munster taking that for run. And that was a loss of yards on that play. Lost 1 yard on that play. Now they're starting on the 35. That looked like a 10-yard gain on that run. Starts him off.
And that's just short of the first down. And it'll be 3rd down and 1. for Munster.
Two running plays. One was for a loss and one was for a major gain. See if LC can make a stop here and force him into a 4th down situation. 2-man on the right side for Munster and 1 on the left. Quarterback shotgun. And they make the stop. Not sure where the refs are going to call it, as he looked like he was tackled at the 1-yard line. All they needed was 1 yard. See where they mark it. And it does look like they got the first down.
Again, key for this team, they got to get off the field.
LC thought they got the stop on that play, but the runner kept going as he would not go down, and they got the first down because of it. Run off to the left side is for a gain of about 3 yards.
Jared Bass was there on the tackle.
That was kind of a generous spot on that one, as the ball looked like it went down on the 49-yard line, but they mark it at the 50 instead. Munster has had some great runs so far. I don't see why they would stop using the run, but could catch LC off. Could catch him in surprise and throw a pass as 2 men are on the right and left side. And man in motion. And he's tackled for a sack. And that looks like it's a gain.
And Jonas Sparks, the senior, played very well last year.
Jonas Sparks snuffed out that play as he knew exactly what was happening. That quarterback faked the handoff and decided to run it for no gain whatsoever.
It's going to be 3rd down and 9 for Munster.
All right, 3rd down 9 for Munster. Rolls out to the right, looking for a man downfield, barreling in on him. Almost intercepted. That's a risky throw by quarterback of Munster right there. Number 5, Javon Richards.
And they stop him on 4th down, and they'll punt it away.
Javon Richards had plenty of time in that one. Couldn't find anyone downfield, however. Did throw a risky ball down the middle. Not quite sure where he's throwing to. There's only 3 Indians there. And it looks like they're going for it. 4th down and 9. On the 48-yard line. Oh, and a flag on the play. Too many men on the field?
Lake Central got a sideline warning right now.
Coach Bart LeMayo. He stepped onto the field, which of course is not allowed. Munster steps back. He's going for the punt. Good punt. He waves the flag. He waves his hand. My bad. Number 24, Jared Baez.
First and 10 for the Indians.
I'd like to thank you all for watching our coverage of this game tonight. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And don't forget to click the notification bell to be notified of our live streams. And also be sure to subscribe to see Tribe TV coming out next Friday, our first episode, Season 5. Be sure to tune into that.
Zach Bundlow handing it off to runner. He's tackled for a loss. Oh, never mind. It's kind of a generous spot also, as he's no gain, or looks like 2 yards on that one. To me, it looked like he was tagged for a loss of yards on that one. Apparently, my eyes are also deceiving me. Zach Bundlow taking a snap, looking left, goes for the throw, overthrows him. Overthrows it to Joe Wells.
Joe Wells had that kickoff return that was called back earlier.
Joe Wells had no chance on that throw as it was too deep.
I'm sure Joe Wells is now craving a touchdown now.
After having that one and having it taken away that swiftly is definitely something that's going to hurt. And you're definitely hungry for more touch. And Zach Bundelow receives the play. Two receivers on both sides. Looks left, throws it down the middle, and it's behind him.
That was a time for Quincy Treble, and there's a flag.
Quincy Treble excited about that one, as he knew there should have been a penalty on that one. There's pass interference on defense for that one. The ball is yet to be spotted. And it is spotted on the 33-yard line. Lake Central starting on the right hash mark. Zach Bundelow, two men on each side. Hands it off to the running back. Osana, and does not go down. Munster still trying to tackle him. And I believe there was a 2-yard gain on that play, which brings it down to 2nd and 8. LC's offense has yet to have a really big play yet this game.
Well, they had the one chance to Joe Wells.
Looks left, throws off his back foot.
It's wiggly, and he drops it.
Off his hands, could not quite bring that one in. Over the shoulder catch, cannot bring it in. Zach Bundelow back for a snap, looks right. The receiver doesn't even look. Joe Wells not ready for that one whatsoever. Zach Bundelow throws it a little too early, brings it down to 4th and 8. 4th and 8 on the 35-yard line. Munster's back for the punt return. One man back.
See if they
Zach
try and go
Bundelow
for it.
Kicks it. Much better kick than last.
This one will go out at the 20-yard line.
And a much better punt by Zach Bundelow this time, as it lands at the 19-yard line. All right, let's see if LC's defense can make a stop. As last drive, they did make the stop, allowing them to not score. The score is still 0-0 with 5:57 on the clock for the first quarter. Munster's in the huddle and LC is out of the huddle. Both teams lining up. He hands it off. Straight up the middle. Up to the 21-yard line, it looks like. That was a decent run by Munster on that play. Another run right up the middle for a gain of yards.
Last year when Lake Central and Munster played, we saw a lot more big plays. Lake Central had a 99-yard touchdown last year, and not much going so far on offense for either of these teams, really.
Wide receiver in motion, Fake handoff and tackled for a sack again. I believe that's Jonas Sparks again. Jonas Sparks already a standout of this defense early in
Well,
this
he
game.
did have 50 tackles last year.
Jonas Sparks is a very large player as he's 6'4", 240 pounds.
It's going to be 3rd down and 10 for Munster. They've had 2 runs that have gone for no gain. Let's see what they do on 3rd down, and flag already.
Another flag on the play. A flag on Munster. And that'll be a 3rd penalty for Munster this game. I believe that's the 5th penalty already this game. And the man backfield is looking.
Sparks almost got him.
Looking, he's running it. He's taken down at around the 24-yard line. And that'll look like it's just short of a 1st down. Brings it to 4th and 1. Fourth and 4. I'm sorry, my eyes are definitely deceiving me this game, as I thought for sure that was a lot more yards. Can't really see well from up here, apparently. And it's a punt, and Joe Wells is going to wave it down around the 36-yard line.
Well, the rivalry between these 2 schools, something really special around here. Both these student sections, they cannot stand each other. Munster, they didn't really show as much as I thought they would. But last year, I remember Lake Central's student section. I think they had more people than Munster at Munster. So this Lake Central student section, they love when they play Munster, and I'm sure the players feed off that energy a lot.
Zach Bundle back for the snap. Quincy Tribble catches the ball, and it's down for a loss. And it was down 2 yards. So I'll bring it to 2nd and 12. Three receivers on the left side, 1 man on the right, and it runs out to the right, and it is taken down for about a 1-yard gain. Yeah, it brings it to 3rd and 11. That's Osana in the backfield once again. 3 men on the left side and 1 man on the right. Rolls out to the left, being chased by Munster, and he throws it out of bounds.
Smart decision by Bundle, just get it out of there and not risk losing any yards.
As that drive had almost no gain. In fact, I think it was pretty much lost except for gaining 1 yard. Not quite the drive they were hoping for. Zach Bundelo's back out to punt the ball again away for the 3rd time this game. LC's offense not looking as great as they hoped it would be.
He's tackled by Alex Del Toro. I spoke to Zach Bundalo this past weekend. He seemed pretty confident that this offense, was going to be really good. And so far in this first quarter, It's been real slow. They have not, I don't even think they've gotten a first down so far.
Yeah, I don't think they have, actually. It's not quite an offensive-driven game so far, as we have 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in this first quarter. Munster back on offense, hoping to get a big play done.
What did we say in the pregame, though? It's Lake Central's defense that has to step up in this game, and so far they have. The offense just hasn't been doing their share. It's one low, and it's caught. That was Dawson Ginnivan on the catch. It was a very low throw. Surprised he caught that one. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for Munster.
Munster's trying on the right hash mark. 2 men on either side. Javon Richards as quarterback hands it off to number 7. And Muhammad takes it up the middle for a big gain on that play.
Sam Long, the brother to Jackson Long.
Sam Long makes a tackle on that play, which brings down a 3rd and 2. If he did not make a tackle on that play, it was easy first down for sure. Richards in the backfield once again. Runs it up the middle instead of handing it off, and he's brought down.
Tried to catch Lake Central's defensive line off guard there. Didn't work, and it's going to be 4th down and 2.
That was even a tackle on that play. He was just flat out thrown on the ground. Great tackle by LC on that play. And Munster's out to punt, it looks like. And Keyshawn Wigley in the backfield for LC.
Jared Bass is also back there.
Kicked off to Keyshawn. Can't quite track the ball. So he lost it, it looks like. And he lets it roll down to the 11-yard line.
Let's see if Lake Central's offense can get at least something going here in the second quarter. Right now there's 5 seconds left in the first quarter.
Let's hope LC can get a good play this drive, as they've not gotten a first down this entire game. Hoping to get a little jump start to their offense, see if they can get it done.
And I should correct myself, they did get a first down. It was off a pass interference, though.
Matthew Osana in the backfield. Zach Bundelow in shotgun. All right. 2 receivers on the right side and 1 on the left. Sana. Oh,
goes
high
over his
snap.
head.
It looks like he was down on the 1-yard line, but there is a flag thrown on the play. Almost a safety on that play. Zach Bundelow luckily jumped on top of that ball at the 1-yard line. Is not a safety. LC having a disastrous start to this game.
It's certainly not what you hope for, but there's still 3 quarters to go, and it's 0-0.
With 1 second left in this quarter, LC just hoping to get a first down before this quarter ends. There's a penalty on Lake Central. They've yet to get the whistle to get set. Zach Bundle is starting deep in the end zone this play. Not quite where he wanted to start, obviously. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
And at the end of the first quarter, the score is 0-0.
0-0, and not quite impressive offensive starts. And defense for both teams has done quite a good job, though. Offense on either team has been struggling to get anything going this game. Munster had a good drive down the field earlier in the game, but could not bring another first down or field goal as they were not close enough. LC's defense stopping them.
I'd like to thank you once again for tuning into our coverage tonight. Be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can be notified of our live streams whenever we go live.
And the LC Indians are run down to the other end of the field as they now have to start in that end zone. Student section is getting pictures taken of them for newspaper, LC News, or whatever it is. Their photographers hyping them up a little bit, having a little excitement in there. So they're having a little trouble getting that excitement from this game, apparently.
Well, I believe the football team actually does have their own professional photographer this year.
And timeout taken by Lake Central.
Right now I see a few alumni on the sideline, right? I see Keon Sellers, who was a receiver last year.
All Lake Central coaches seem to be frustrated at this point in the game. Not sure who called that timeout for LC, but I do believe it was the head coach for LC. He's not too happy about the way this game started. Which makes sense because they haven't been able to get anything done. With the last play was a high snap over his head for a major loss of yards for them to start at the 1 yard line. With it being 2nd and 20. See if LC can get anything done this drive. And shotgun formation with Osana in the backfield once again. One man on each side. It's a run up the middle. And it's a big gain, it looks like. Almost a first down. Not quite first down, my bad, I misspoke. Almost back at their starting point of this drive. They're 3rd and 11 now. With a big run by Osana there. Zach Bundalo once again, shotgun. Looks to the left. He throws to the right. Found a man for first down. And I believe that was the first down for the Indians off of play other than a flag. They did have one other first down, but that was due to pass interference. So this is a decent way to get out of that hole that they had coming onto this drive with the high snap. They're starting the right hash mark, 2 men on the right side, 1 man on the left. Hands off, runs up the middle. That's a fumble.
Munster says they have it.
And Munster does recover that ball. This is the best field position either team has been in. LC's defense really needs to make a stop here or a turnover.
Lake Central's offense finally got some momentum, and they turned it over, and now Munster will get at about the 22-yard line.
Munster starting on LC's 22-yard line. Great field position. See if they could get anything done here.
And if you're Munster, you have to get something out of this drive. You cannot walk off the field with no points on the board here.
Runs it up the middle. Looks like no gain. Stopped him. LC's defense has had a great game so far. Have to give them that. That'll be 2nd down and 9. Two men in the backfield and 1 receiver on each side for Munster. There's the blitz. Richards on the run. He's tackled. He's thrown down once again. Be a 3rd sack of the game for the Indians, as it's 3rd down and 12 now with a loss of 3 yards on the play. Defensively, this is a great game to watch. Offensively, not quite, as either team can't really get much going on, with the best field position going on right now with Munster getting that fumble recovery on LC's 22-yard line. 2 men on either side, 1 man in the backfield. It's a blitz again. Richards being chased by number 44, Sam Long. He runs out of bounds on that play. It'll be 4th down.
Let's see if they maybe want to try and go for it, just send out the kicking team for this.
And it does look like they're sending out the kicking unit, the special teams unit.
This will be a 36-yard attempt from the right hash. And it'll be number 3 sophomore kicker Ethan Orange, and
there's a timeout called.
see if maybe they're reconsidering going for it.
A timeout called for both teams, which leaves them at 2 apiece. Munster called the timeout for that one. See if they can reconsider taking it, going for the 4th down, or they something's happening on the too many men on the field. LC still in the huddle as Munster is ready to line up. And it does look like they're going for a kick again. It was Ethan Orange, sophomore from Munster, taking the kick.
Snap is down.
Almost blocked, and it is good.
And we finally get points on the board. Munster leads 3-0.
The first score of the game with that field goal. Not quite the way Munster wanted to turn out, but still in the positive note on their side by still getting points. That great field position they had from that fumble recovery on the LC's 22-yard line. They got a field goal off of it. Again, not quite what they wanted, but they'll take it. As LC is now down 0-3, hoping to take the lead or at least tie it up. All they need offensively is just a single point.
And last kickoff, Lake Central took back for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do that again without any penalties being called.
As Jared Baez, Joe Wells, and Keyshawn Wigley are all in the backfield ready to return this kick. Joe Wells almost had a return for a touchdown, but it was called back due to a penalty on LC. Keyshawn Wigley and Jared Baez both had to wave down a ball, and the ball is kicked. It's another short kick as Joe Wells picks it up. Going for a right side again. Cannot be brought down. He's brought down at the Munster 49-yard line. Another good return by Joe Wells. And I do believe this is the first time LC has been on Munster's territory this entire game offensively. And that's just off that kick return. Let's see if that can spark the offense to get going a little bit. Zach Bundalo going back out. Osana still in the backfield. And it's two receivers on the left side.
Lake Central now has some momentum.
And tight ends in the back on the right side blocking. And it's a throw to the left side. It's a low pass. Caught for about a 4-yard gain. Kind of low throw in that last play. Still caught by Keyshawn Wigley for a 4-yard gain. High snap once again, run up the middle. It's going for first down, and it's in. First down and more.
That was Ricky Guerrero, the sophomore running back. That was his first touch of the game, and he gets a first down.
That was a 9-yard run up the middle. I do believe that was 3 yards after contact. Bundalo.
Students
rolls
actually
to the
getting
right.
into it.
Deep throw off the back foot. And it went through his arms, out of bounds though.
That was Quincy Tribble. And Bundalo almost made that throw. Bundalo has been highly scouted by colleges. He got an offer from St. Francis. And you would assume if he plays very well this season, he'll probably get more offers. He's been to a lot of quarterback camps. He's a very talented kid. He has a great arm, as you can see there.
Zach Bundalo being rushed in that play, had to roll out right, threw off his back foot. Very hard throw to do. Hands it off to the middle. Run up the middle to Guerrero. That's about 5-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 5. LC hurrying up. No huddle. And it's a flag on the play. It's a false start, and LC just got rid of that 5-yard gain they got. Now it'll be 3rd and 10.
Lake Central keeps shooting themselves in the foot with penalties.
Quincy Tribble left it a little too early on that play. See if LC can get those yards back and more. And blitz again. He rolls to the left, running for it, decides to keep it, and short gain on that play. They're gonna have to punt it again unless they do decide to go for the kick. But that will be a deep kick. And they are going for the kick. I stand corrected. It is a punt. It's a different punter. Clay Truman taking the punt.
And another flag.
It's another flag on Lake Central for delay of game. Brought farther back. Barlameo is absolutely fuming on the sidelines. He's not even talking. His headset's up. He's very openly frustrated. Sherman takes the ball. Snap. Kick And it is
And it goes into the end zone.
LC player tried to dive on it. Oh, and they're going to call out the 1 yard line. LC player dove on top of that ball, but it looked like as he hit it, he knocked it into the end zone. But it does look like they are going to call it at the 1 yard line.
That was a great punt by Clay Truman. He usually plays tight end.
A very different field position by Munster on both drives as they start off in the LC 22 last drive, and they're now starting on their own 1 yard line. Munster just getting into the huddle. LC's defense getting hyped up by the student section as they're dancing in the field and quite pumped up for this next drive. See if they can make a good defensive stop like they have all game. Munster still in the huddle. LC on the line, getting ready. Both teams getting set. Something happening on the LC side as all the coaches are telling someone to get back. And it's another flag on the play, I believe.
Looks like Munster's talking, or the Munster head coach is having a discussion with the referees.
Still not sure what team the penalty was called on, as anything has yet to be said. Does look like it was on Munster. Since they are on the 1 yard line, it's not much farther they can go back. Let's run up the middle and
See if they call it a safety.
almost call safety, but it does not look like they got the call. It's just almost a no gain. And it looks like they got a 1 yard gain on that play. Second down and 9. Hard to believe they got a gain at all. LC was all over that running back. LC's defense just now getting to play. Still a little confusion on the LC side, it looks like, because they're just now getting set. And the whistles are blown once again. It's a timeout called by Munster. That's their second one. So now they have one remaining of this half. One timeout remaining for Munster and 2 for LC. LC's defense, this is the best game they could ask for almost. Only reason they gave up that field goal is because of the fumble recovery that Munster recovered on the 22-yard line. And even then, it wasn't. They tackled Munster for a loss of yards on almost every play.
.6:18 to go here in the second quarter.
Munster starting on the 2-yard line. Whistles are blown. Get ready. Both teams are set. One man on the right side for Munster. It's dropping back. It's a deep throw. And it is dropped. Hit him in the hands, but it looks like there's a flag on the play, assuming it's pass interference on defense. Did not look at the ball whatsoever, and it did look like there's shoving on both sides.
Looks like that flag was on Chase Sykes.
Referees just now talking about it, trying to figure out what to call, looks like. Chase Sykes did not look at the ball whatsoever. He was covering the defender the entire time. Did not look back at the ball once. The ball did come. He just knocked out his hands. That was a great throw by Munster quarterback, though. And it is pass interference on the defense. It's a first down for Munster. The ball is yet to be spotted. And it looks like it's going to be on the 17-yard line. That brings us to first down and 10. There's a 15-yard gain by Munster there. There's another man on the left side only. It's the same formation they did in the last play. That was a passing play. And it's handed off. It's actually kept. Ran to the right side. Looks like he got a gain on that.
Central was all over that one.
And that's a gain of 1 yard. Brings second down and 9. Looks like right now Munster student section is way more hyped up than Lake Central. And tonight's theme for LC student section is USA themed, as they're all wearing red, white, and blue. And on that note, there is a flag thrown once again. This whole half has been entirely flags and penalties. Still not sure who the flag was thrown on. And it looks like it's a final timeout called by Munster. No timeouts left for Munster, as there's 2 remaining for Lake Central.
.5:23 left to go in the second quarter. I'd like to remind you to subscribe to this YouTube channel to see all of our live streams when we go live. We very much appreciate that. Well, Max, I have to say, I certainly expected a little bit more of a high-scoring matchup here today, but
It's been all defense this game. I don't think anyone was really expecting that after all the key defensive players from LC that just graduated last year. Munster, Richards back in shotgun. Running back, looks to the left, and he's almost brought down. He's running. He's brought down. Big hit. And it looks like he was hitting the head, and flag is thrown. Student section on LC side not happy about that one. But it was very clear that was a hit to the head.
Either is Coach Bartolomeo.
You have to be careful about those hits, especially in high school football. Yeah, look,
Sam Frank was the one on the tackle, and he looks very frustrated, wondering how that was a flag.
that was very illegal contact on that tackle, as it was very clear that he was hit very hard in the head. Not really a very confusing penalty. I'm not quite sure why the player was so confused about that one. That's another flag on LC, so it's again a first down and 10 for Munster. They are now on their own 36-yard line. One man on the right side, one man in the backfield. He's rolling out to the right. He's looking for a throw, and he decides to run it, and he's brought down. Munster's receiver is not quite getting open this game, as Richard is often rolling out and just taking the ball and running. And looking for a receiver to throw to, and he's not quite finding anything. And that's 1 yard gain, brings it down to 2nd down and 9 on their 37-yard line. Richards in the shotgun, 2 men on each side, runs up the middle. It's a big gain. Looks like it's another first down for Munster. That's the 3rd first down for Munster. Richards in the backfield, hands out to a running back, runs up the middle again. It's another big gain. It looks like there's another flag. And that's a 4-yard run, but there's a flag thrown on offense as Munster, so it's going to be a 5-yard loss. It's a personal foul. That sets them back at the 36-yard line. Jonas Sparks running out onto the field. And he replaces Jeremy Munoz. Jonas Sparks has been a big defensive player in this game so far, as he's brought down the quarterback twice for 2 big sacks. So he can recreate some of the magic he had earlier in this game. Richards hands it off to the middle again. It's a short gain.
And it'll be 2nd down, or excuse me, 3rd down.
And that was 2nd and 21, and now it is 3rd and 21 with no gain on that play. 3rd and 17, I am mistaken.
Both our eyes are really deceiving us today.
Munster hurrying up. Richards in the backfield. They'll hear the play. LC defense hyping up the student section.
This year's Indian for Lake Central is Max Rosenbaum. Trying to get some energy back into the crowd with 3:11 to go in the 2nd quarter.
As 3rd and 22, I was called delay of game on Munster. Munster trying to get back into it once again, as they're 22 yards out from 1st down. No surprise, it's going to be a passing play. He's rolling back, and it's a short throw. He's running back, and he keeps going, and he's taken down. That's a big gain. Bring it down to 4th down, however, that is not too much. Not enough for a 1st down.
And that is number 26, Mohammed Saluman, the defensive back, staying on the ground after that tackle.
That was a 14-yard gain on that throw. It brings us down to 4th and 8. A man down on the field for LC. The injured player.
Both teams, of course, taking a knee. And he's able to get off the field on his own power.
Is Mohammed Suleiman. Walking off on his own power. Doesn't look to be hurting too much, but I would not be surprised if we see him later in this game. I would be very surprised, however, if we do see him in this half again. Most likely going to see him for the rest of the half. Starting on a left hash mark. That's a punt.
Sparks almost got to it again.
Wells waves it. And that's going to be spotted on the 25-yard line. In the middle of the 24 and 25-yard line. And now they put it on the 24-yard line. It's on the right hash mark. Zach Bundalo in the back. And shotgun. 2 men on the left side, 1 man on the right side. So we run up the middle for a gain.
Lake Central going to try and get some points on the board before the half.
It's a 2:40 remaining in the game. Clock winding down. Got to hurry up at this point. Same formation as last play, and it's a flag. Offsides on offense. Another penalty LC cannot afford to give. Second down 10 after that penalty. It's a run up the middle again. Short gain. Only for about a yard or two. And it's second down and 9 after his 1 yard gain.
As now we reach the 2-minute mark in this second quarter.
All right, clock stops at 1:51 and count down. Drops back and he's throw again.
And
it's incomplete. Juggled off of a Munster defender, juggled into the hands of an LC receiver. Could not quite bring it in.
that one was almost intercepted, and then number 22, Quincy Trouble, he almost came up with it. So both teams missed a chance for a big play right there.
That's 4th down and 9. They're on their own 25-yard line, and we have 1:42 remaining in this second quarter, as that was an incomplete pass. It stopped the clock. LC down 0-3.
Clayton Truman, the tight end, will once again come out to punt it. He had a very good one last time. Let's see what he's got here. Left-footed kick.
He's tackled by Jared Baez.
Let's see if Munster can get another score before the half.
Another LC player is down, injured on the field. Got injured on the tackle after he went in for the first attempt, could not bring him down. He stayed down on that one. Hopefully he's all right. Munster starting in the left hash mark are at the 31-yard line. 2 men on the left side, 1 man on the right. Man in motion. He runs it up the middle. Quarterback takes it himself. And he's taken down, gain a few yards. And he's going to be down at the 34-yard line. Richard has been rushing a lot this game. I haven't seen many running back runs, actually. It's been mainly just Richards taking it himself. Whether it's him unable to find a receiver and having to roll out, or just him calling a play of him rushing. 2 men on the left side, 1 on the right. Another in the back. Hands it off. It's around the middle. It's a short game. Clock still laying down at around 41 seconds. Ooh. As we reach 31 seconds, LC's looking like they're not hurrying up too much, as Munster is also taking their time. Most likely going for a knee or a deep throw here. Gotta expect a big play or just stopping the clock. Another one in the backfield. Not taking a knee. Hands it off, run up the middle. And he's down. The first down. It's 3.4 seconds left in this game. Bring us the 1st and 10. And the clock starts again, and that is half.
And the score at halftime is Munster 3, Lake Central none. We will be back. million Galosi.
Hello and welcome back to the second half of LC versus Munster. The score is 0-3 as Indians did not score at all in the first half. Offensively, they could not get anything going. Defensively, however, they were really good. A field goal given up by their defense was it was a pretty good field position by Munster. Sorry about that. Munster had the ball on the 22-yard line on LC's half to get the ball, and LC's defense brought them even farther back from the end zone on multiple stops and multiple losses for yards.
Well, it'll be Munster getting the ball for the second half. And if you're just tuning into this game, Lake Central had a great start to this game. Joe Wells took a kickoff return for a touchdown, but it was called back. And really, both teams on offense have just got nothing going. Munster has 3, Lake Central has 0. Second half, let's see what adjustments Lake Central makes. Coming on to kick it off, it's going to be Cole Rainwater, the senior. Cole Rainwater is a football player, and he's also a great soccer player. He plays for the Indiana Fire Academy. And last spring, he committed to Valparaiso University, which is a D1 soccer program. So he's a very talented kid.
Rainwater to ball, and it's good kick. It's into the end zone and out of bounds. Munster will get the ball on the 20-yard line. Munster gets the ball on their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. In the third quarter. 12 minutes on the clock.
Lake Central's defense, again, has played very well tonight, and that's without their starting linebacker, Zach Ritt, who suffered an injury pre-game.
There's 2 receivers on the left side, 1 on the right. Hands off, run up the middle, and he's taken down early as he's tripped up.
That's Sam Long on the tackle.
Javon Richards still in as quarterback for Munster. 2 men on the left side, 1 on the right, another in the backfield. Man in motion. There's another flag on the play. They whistle the play dead. Waiting to hear what the flag was thrown on. Munster still in the huddle. It's going to be 2nd down and 14. That flag was thrown on Munster. And it's very incomplete as it's thrown way out of bounds. That brings us to 3rd and 14. Munster on their own 16-yard line.
Not the first time that's thrown down that side of the field towards Chase Sykes. And last time they did it, Chase Sykes was called for pass interference, so can't blame them for trying that play again, see if they can get another flag. Jared Bayes getting the student section hyped up. Jared Bayes, also a baseball player here at Lake Central.
Richards back shotgun, looks to his right, throws deep right. It's caught. He's thrown out of bounds. Almost a first down, it looks like, but it looks like he's just short. See, where do they spot him? And he will be short of first down.
And they will bring out the punt team.
It's going to be 4th and 2. Be 4th and 2. They're bringing out the special team unit. My bad, fumbling my words there. It's punted. Jonas Sparks almost getting to it again. It's caught, takes a knee. Jared Bayes making the catch. LC gets the ball back for the first time this half. Be 1st and 10, and it's going to be on a 33-yard line. It's on a 38-yard line, my bad. Trying to pitch it off, and it's dropped. Could have been a fumble. Player down. Bolo looks like he's hurt.
Uh-oh.
He's down the field. Took a big hit on that play as he dumped it off. Looks like he's okay.
And that is not a sight you want to see if you're Lake Central.
And he's walking off the field.
Everyone on the sideline right now holding their breath, hoping he's all right. Looks like he'll come off. And it's going to be
Mateo Sedano going in as backup quarterback. Now quarterback for the LC Indians, as Zach Bundalo just got hit big time on that play. Had to come off.
And here we go.
Let's see if Mateo can bring a different energy to this LC offense that's much needed. It's 2nd down and 10 on LC 38-yard line. Back shotgun. Decides to run it. The flag thrown. Only a few yards were gained on that run. It's taken way outside.
That is 2 crucial potential losses for Lake Central tonight. Zach Roett, they lost him for the night in the pregame. Who knows how long he'll be out. And Zach Bundalo, gotta hope he's all right. And the athletic trainer, Chris Hall, taking a look at him right now.
Yeah, it looks like the penalty is going to be on LC as they lose 5 yards. Mateo back in the shotgun. Looks to his right, looks to his left, rolls to the right, takes it for again. Taking it for a few yards gain.
You've seen so far, he's not afraid to use his legs.
He's taking it both times on the run. It's now 3rd down for the Indians and 11 yards to go.
Goes up the middle, and he gets almost to midfield.
Looks like it's a 1st down.
Sedano potentially bringing some energy back to this Lake Central team. takes the snap.
A few yards gained on that play. It's 2nd down and 7. 3 yards were gained.
3 yards on the play, 2nd down and 7 for the Indians. From the Munster 48-yard line.
2 men on each side.
Now takes the snap.
It's a pass behind him. He spins. It looks like it's a loss. I think this is 3rd down.
Taken by 14, Joey Rogers.
Brings us to 3rd and 7. 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10 for the Indians. From their own 49-yard line.
See what he can do. Pitch play.
Shovels it off. And again, hardly no gain at all. It's bring us to 4th down. LC Indians gonna have to punt it away.
Sedan was able to get a 1st down, but have to punt it away here.
This could be 4th and 11.
14 Joey Rogers and 15 Andrew Singroki for the Mustangs.
They Truman with another good punt. It's called a fair catch by Munster. It's going to be called on the 14-yard line. Munster gets the ball back again for a 2nd time this half. LC Indians not getting much done on the first drive in the 2nd half. Zach Bundelow did go out with an injury. We yet to see anything from Zach Bundelow as he's being looked at by the trainer right now, as Mateo Sedano is in as backup. It's a flag is thrown.
And it's going to be a false start on Munster.
We have a Lake Central football assistant student who's carrying a wrestling belt around.
I believe that is Zach Ritt.
Number 7, Rasul Muhammad, the ball carrier. 54, Richard Gomez on the tackle. 2 yards on the play. 2nd down and 13 for the Mustangs. From their own 11-yard line.
It'll be 2nd down 13. They're down the 11-yard line. Starting on the left hash mark, man on the right side, 2 men on the left side. Richards back in shotgun. He looks to his right, throws right. It's too high, incomplete.
Right through his hands.
Be 3rd down 13 now for Munster. Still on the 11-yard line. 7:59 remaining in this 3rd quarter. Lake Central receiving the play. Munster coming out of the huddle. Again, starting on the left hash mark. Man on the right side, 2 men on the left side. Tight end blocking. Man motion. Richards running up the middle. It's a big gain on that play. Not enough for a 1st down, however. And it's going to bring us to 4th down. 4th down 4. Special teams unit for Munster is coming out in the field.
And again, he almost gets to it.
Jared Baez calling a fair catch on that play. And he's going to be on the 52-yard line. Not 52-yard line. 48-yard line. Munster side. Can't quite do math today. I'm sorry.
It's going to be first down for Lake Central. Zach Bundelow is back in the game.
Zach Bundelow back shotgun, man in motion. His jet sweep. Run to a right side, and flag is thrown
Flag
again.
already.
And it's tacked for a loss. It's going to bring us down to 2nd down for LC Indians. The loss on the play. Still not quite sure where or what the flag was thrown on.
And Matthew Osana limped off the field.
Looks like the flag was thrown on Lake Central. Flag could be denied. Munster coach talking to a referee right now. Still 0-3 here at Lake Central High School with the Indians down 0-3. Zach Bundelow went out with an injury earlier on in this game, but he's back in. This is now 2nd down for the Indians with 16 yards to go. Starting the right hash mark, 2 men on the left side, 1 man on the right. Another man in the backfield. Bundelow takes snap, looks left, screen pass. And Tribble taken down farther back for another loss.
Tried to stay up, but he was tackled.
Brings us to 3rd and 19. The LC Indians offensively not looking too strong in this game at all. Has yet to get any big plays done this game. Only like 3 or 4 first downs for the Indians. Takes a snap, looks right, deep throw.
Must be it.
And it's
hauled
caught.
in.
And there's a flag on the play. It's caught by number 15, Mateo Sedano, who's just in as backup quarterback, who is now back at wide receiver. Talk about a man of many talents.
And a Crown Point player.
Munster player is down the field.
Excuse me, Munster. And he's able to get off the field.
The flag on LC as that play was reversed.
Student section not a fan of that call.
No one from Lake Central side is happy about that call. Looks like they're going to have to punt the ball away once again.
Well, Lake Central finally got a big play, and again is taken away. It'll be a 3rd down and 34.
That was a 15-yard penalty. It's 3rd down and 34. Their 29-yard line. Looks back, it looks left. It's another deep
Down
throw.
man.
It's wide open. It's caught.
Caught by number 5, Keyshawn Wigley. And this time there is no flags. It's a first down.
It's a perfect throw by Bundalo. Keyshawn Wigley wide open. Man streaking down the left sideline. Perfect play, just like they drew it up.
Wow, so Lake Central, 3rd down and 34.
Back on their 33-yard, on Munster's 33-yard line, excuse me. Bundalo back shotgun, hands it off. Up the middle, it's another big gain. Alone to go down, almost a first down. As it brings us a 2nd down.
And a Munster player, that's number 70, Anthony Moore.
2nd
Defensive
down
lineman.
and 2.
He'll limp off the field.
LC's offense getting the play from the coaches. Munster player limping off. Two man on the right side, 2 man on the left side. Man in the backfield, Zach Bundalo and shotgun. It's a run to the right, and he spins out of it. And that's a first down for Lake Central.
Suddenly, Lake Central's offense is finding some life.
LC was in a not so comfy situation a couple minutes ago when they were back in their own 29-yard line. Then a deep throw down the sideline to Keyshawn Wigley gave them the spot at the enemy 33-yard line. Starting at the right hash mark, LC just got the play. 2 men on each side, another man in the backfield. LC gets a snap, looks left, high throw, and it is incomplete. It's through his arms.
Wigley almost got a hole in a touchdown pass there. If you're Lake Central, you hope to at least tie the game on this drive here. You need some sort of points from this drive after all the momentum you've had. Bundle takes a snap.
Looks left, and he's getting pressured, and he's sacked.
It's a big loss right there. And another 3rd down and long for Lake Central.
It's a 3rd and 19 on their 27-yard line. 2 men on each side. Looks left, looks right, throws left. Another high throw. And it's incomplete. Flag on the play.
Right through his hands.
Possibly pass interference on defense, as again, he did the same thing Chase Sykes got called for earlier in the game. A little shoving back and forth, but he did not look back at the ball at all. Playing the defender the entire time. So it looks like LC's moving up the field. We have yet to get a formal announcement, however. But it does look like it is on Munster. It is on Munster. It's pass interference. It was 3rd and 19. They're on the 27-yard line, but now with a 15-yard gain, they're on the 12-yard line. LC still needs a first down.
Ricky Guerrero Jr. will come to the backfield for this play.
LC offense looking a little confused. Bundalo gives it to man, runs up the middle. Could be a first down. And it is. It's an LC first down. LC, this is as close as they've been to the opponent's end zone the entire night. as they are on the enemy 70-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. Runs up the middle.
Munster all over that one.
That is a 4-yard gain.
It's a snap.
It's run to the right, and it's an in. Touchdown, Lake Central.
Ricky Guerrero Jr. with the touchdown. Big moment for him.
First score of the game for Lake Central. First lead of the game for Lake Central. 7-3.
And Lake Central gets their first points of the season.
First touchdown of the season for Lake Central.
Keyshawn Wigley on the sideline getting very hyped up about that one. Gotta love the fight song by the marching band after the touchdown.
Goes for the extra point, and
Rainwater's
it is
kick.
good. Score is 7-3 Lake Central here at Lake Central High School, St. John, Indiana.
And now all the pressure on the Munster Mustangs to do something.
LC coaches looking a little bit happier, but head coach of Lake Central still looking livid. He's yelling at his players right now. Players are confused about who's on the field. Players yelling at other players. Comes Jonas Sparks, starting to hype up his team a little bit.
As it is Cole Rainwater on the kickoff for Lake Central.
Cole Rainwater taking the kick, and he's heading off, and it's off.
And we'll get all the way.
Caught at the 1-yard line. And he's tackled around the 24-yard line.
You know, one of the things Coach Bart said about this team is that they play with a lot of energy. And when they scored that touchdown, this entire place just went electric. So this team definitely thrives off its energy.
Richards back for Munster. Low snap. Rolled to his right. Running, takes the ball, spins out of it. It's fumble. Munster recovers it, it looks like. It's almost a first down. Big gain by Munster there. Richards decided to keep and run with the ball out to his right side. It's going to bring us to 2nd down. Munster player on the ground. Lake Central player is also down. Trainer comes out. That was a Logan Chad. Trainer came out. Now he's walking off on his own power. Munster starting off to the right hash mark. 2 men on the right side, 1 on the left. Man in the backfield. Richards back at shotgun. Man in motions. Jet sweep. Runs to the left. LC tackles him. Brings us to 3rd down. Clock running down at 2:57. It's 3rd down 4. On their own 30-yard line for Munster. If you're just now tuning in, is in the 3rd quarter, LC leads 7-3. 2:53 left in the 3rd. Munster is on their own 30-yard line, a 3rd down and 4 to go.
And we will take a timeout. Once again, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel to be notified when we go live. Looks like the championship belt is back on the sideline. And it is Zach Ward who has it. Has the nice WWE championship belt with him right now.
Munster player still on the ground. Ball is still at the 30-yard line for Munster. Munster in huddle. LC defense receiving the play. It's 3rd and 4th to go here in the 3rd quarter at Lake Central High School, St. John, Indiana. Turn to left hash mark. 2 men on the left side, 1 on the right. 1 in the backfield. Richards in shotgun. It's a low snap. It's fumbled. Richards jumps all over it. 5 Indians were all over him 2 seconds later, though. That'll be 4th down. Munster special teams coming out into the field.
Certainly not how you wanted that 3rd down to go. And it's once again going to be Joe Wells and Jared Bayes back to receive this punt. Uh-oh. He's got to run. And he somehow got it off. Rolling. Well, right there, the punter found himself in a very bad spot. Bobbled the snap, but he's able to kick a pretty decent kick down to the, looks like the 34-yard line. Lake Central was finally able to get their first points of the game on the last drive. Let's see if they can build off the momentum right here. Ricky Guerrero Jr. has really played well tonight when he's gotten touches. Sure, we'll look to see if they decide to give him more reps here.
Starting at the left hash mark, man on the right side, man on the left. Hands it off, run up the left side. It's a few yard gain. Brings us a 2nd down. Lake Central has the ball. 1:36 winding down in 3rd quarter. 4 yards to go for the LC Indians to pick up a 1st down. Zach Bundelow in a QB. LC offense waiting to get the play call. close to the first down mark. Guerrero could not quite get it, it looks like. See where they spot the ball. He's 1 yard short.
Clock winding down in this third quarter.
The 3rd and 1 for Lake Central on their 39-yard line. Zach Bundelow takes snap to run up the middle, and he is stuffed. Munster defense stopped that run. Saw that one come from a mile away. That brings us to 4th down. There's 5 seconds left in this game. Just gonna wait for the clock to bring us to 4th quarter.
And after 3 quarters of play, it is Lake Central 7, Munster 3. Well, the road for Lake Central after this, they will be on the road for 3 straight weeks. Next week, it is Hammond Morton. They will be visiting over there. So they'll be leaving home for 3 straight weeks. As we get set for the start of the 4th quarter.
LC has the ball. 4th down and 1. Interesting to see what we're gonna do here, as Zach Bundelow is the QB and the punter. And it looks like they're going for it. Let's run up the middle.
Him, and
He's
got
in.
it.
It's a 1st down, Lake Central.
Offensive line was able to give him a good block there, and it gives him an LC 1st down.
LC has the ball on their own 46-yard line. It's a 1st down and 10 after that run up the middle. Bundelow and shotgun, Guerrero in the backfield. 2 men on the right side, 1 on the left. To run up the middle again. Not quite as much as they're hoping for, as it looks like it's only a yard or 2 gain. And it is a 1-yard gain. This will be 2nd down and 9 for LC on their 47-yard line. And here in the 4th quarter, 11:13 remaining. See, if LC can score on this play, they could solidify more of their lead that they have, only leading by 4 points, 7-3. Hoping to get a little bit more of a lead. Zach Bundelow here in shotgun, high snap. Looks to his left, he throws left.
Got Wiggly, and it's
he's
caught. Keyshawn Wiggly, what an impact he has made tonight. And he gets them just outside of the red zone.
They're on their 21-yard line, another 1st down for the Indians. 1st down and 10 here in the 4th quarter.
.10:54 left to play.
Hands it off to his man, runs to the right side. about a 5-yard gain.
And Guerrero did get Lake Central's only touchdown of the night. See if he can get another one here.
It's be 2nd and 5 for the Indians here on their own 16, or Munster 16. In the fourth quarter, 10:27 counting down. Bundalo back in shotgun once again. 2 men on the right side, 1 on the left. Throws left.
He's got Wiggly.
It's incomplete.
Keyshawn Wiggly has had 2 big plays tonight for Lake Central. That's going to be 3rd down and 5.
3rd and 5 on the Munster 16-yard line. Bundalo back shotgun once again. 2 men on the right, 1 on the left. Looks right, throws right. Quincy Tribble. Short gain, if any. It's going to be 4th down.
And they went for it on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they try and do it again.
It's another risky move to go this close instead of just taking the field goal attempt.
And they will not go for it. They're going to bring on Cole Rainwater for the kick.
Cole Rainwater back for the kick.
And it will be about 32-yarder. Snap is down.
It is no good.
Wide left.
LC missing that field goal attempt is 7-3. Lake Central leading by 4 points. Munster has the ball on their 16-yard line, 1st and 10.
And Raybar looked very frustrated when he came back to the sideline. And Munster will take over the ball at their own 20-yard line. And the only time Munster has scored on Lake Central is on a Lake Central turnover. They haven't been able to get much going at all on this Lake Central defense.
Richards back in shotgun.
Uh-oh.
He fumbles it, runs it for himself, and he's brought down way back for a big loss of yards. LC defense still staying strong. Munster player down the field as he's injured. Munster player is still down the field. It's 2nd down and 12 on their own 14-yard line. Munster has their own trainers looking at their own player. Munster player looking like he's in a lot of pain as he's still down the field. Might be unable to get up.
And he was just batting the ground. Certainly a scary moment here for the Munster player. And he's finally able to get up. Having a very hard time getting off the field.
Barely able to walk on the one leg as he's hobbling off the field. It's be number 57 for Munster.
Second down and 16 for the Mustangs. From their own 14-yard line.
As it'll be second down and 16 for Munster. 9:12 left to go in this fourth quarter.
Second down, 16 on their own 14-yard line. Richards back, looks left, deep throw. Way deep, very incomplete. And there's a flag on the play.
And that was intended for Dawson Given.
It'll be third down, 16, depending on who the flag was thrown on. It's a coach on the field. It's LC's head coach on the field. Very, very upset. He's livid right now, screaming at his players.
Coach Bartolomeo right now is fuming on the sideline. You can see him a little bit at the bottom of your screen.
His assistant coaches are trying to calm him down, but it's not working. Not even sure who he's yelling at anymore, if it's players or the referees. He's looking at his players for a while there, wasn't even acknowledging the referees. Now he's yelling at the referee.
And we will finally resume play after that. It's going to be third down and 1 for Munster. And the whistle blows again. Looks like Munster took a timeout. Once again, do not forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can catch all our live streams. And this Friday we will have Tribe TV Season 5 coming at you. Be sure to tune into that. I know our staff is working very, very hard on that. Well, in other football news, the Chicago Bears will be taking on the Denver Broncos tomorrow in their preseason game.
And I believe it is in Denver also. Allen Robinson, their new big free agent wide receiver they just picked up, is making his preseason debut tomorrow. very scary, also very exciting because he is coming off an ACL injury last season. Missed the entire season, so this will be his first game back in almost a year. It's going to be very exciting for us Bears fans, but also very scary if he does re-injure himself.
I'm sure they'll be even more excited to see Mitchell Trubisky in his second year.
It's going to be around the middle for Munster. It looks like it's a fumble.
Like Central thinks they have it.
No sign from the referees yet.
Bayes thinks they have it. And they do.
LC recovers a fumble on the play.
And
That's a flag. Penalty flag was thrown on the play. Munster cheering for it. Not sure what's happening. Sportsmanlike conduct called on Lake Central. Because of that, it will be a first down for Munster, as what we thought was a fumble recovered by LC. It was called unsportsmanlike conduct, which gives the ball back to Munster and a first down.
well, Jared Bayes is coming back celebrating on the Lake Central sideline, and he looked in distraught when he found out the penalty was called.
LC defense still on the field. LC fans booing the refs. Not quite sure what happened down there on the field, but not a lot of people are happy about that. Two-man on the right side, one on the left. Richards back in shotgun, one in the backfield. Looking to pass, looks left, it's caught. It's been another first down for Munster. They're now on Lake Central's 44-yard line. First and 10. It's another complete catch for the Munster. Two men on the right side, one on the left, man in the backfield. Tight end blocking. Blitz. He throws a deep left.
Double coverage, and
It's
it's
deep.
right through his fingertips.
Incomplete catch on the play, which brings it to second down and 10. Stops the clock at 7:55. LC still leads 7-3. If defense can hold Munster back and stop them from scoring, it'd be a very good situation for LC's offense as the clock winds down towards the end of this game. Richards back in shotgun, two men on the right, one on the left. Runs up the middle. Very little gain on the play. That'll bring us a third down. And 8 yards to go for a first down.
And Jeremy Munoz comes off the field very frustrated.
Two men on the right side, one on the left. Tight end blocking. Running back in the backfield. Richards drops back. Being blitzed, dumps it off. And it's a first down for Munster again. So no Indian was near him on that throw. Not exactly how Munster drew it up, but it works.
And that is all that matters.
Be a third first down for Munster's drive. LC did make a stop earlier, but didn't all came up to nothing when someone was called for an unsportsmanlike conduct. Richards drops back, looks right, pressured, and it's a sack.
Sparks gets him.
Jonas Sparks, 3rd sack of the game for him. Start off the game very strong, 2 sacks almost immediately. Gets his 3rd one of the night right there. Two men on the right side, 2 on the left. Man the backfield. Richards back in shotgun formation. Drops it back, looks right, throws it right. Incomplete.
And that was broken up by Chase Sykes.
Third and 14 on LC's 34-yard line here in the 4th quarter, 5:52 to go. 2 men on the right, 2 men on the left. Man in the backfield, Richards takes a snap, drops back, looks left, throws left, and is out of bounds. Throws it away. That brings it to 4th and 14.
And let's see what they do here. This would be pretty long for a field goal, so I think it's safe to assume they're going to punt this one away.
It'd be a 49-yard field goal if they were to kick it. Here, 4th down with 14 yards to go to 1st down. It's LC's 34-yard line. It looks like they're going for it. Only thing it sounds about right here in this late game. Drops back, looks left, throws left. It's broken up.
Now broken up by number 11, Alex Del Toro.
That's a turnover on downs. LC has the ball on their own 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Let's see if they can add another score to the board as 7 and 3. LC leads by 4. 5:39 remaining in this game. LC coming off of a missed field goal attempt by Cole Rainwater. Hopefully they can score a touchdown on this play or a field goal made by Cole. Starting the right hash mark, 2 men on the left side, 1 on the right. One the person in the backfield. Tight end is up on the line. Zach Bundelow takes a snap, hands it off, runs up the middle. That's a gain of about 1 or 2 yards. About 2 yards. So bring us to 2nd and 8. And they will be on their 36-yard line.
Like Central trying to waste as much clock as possible here, trying to give Munster
starting the right hash mark, 2 men on the left, 1 on the right, 1 in the backfield. Zach Bundelow, high snap
over his head.
Dives on it. That's about the 3rd high snap of the night for both teams. 2nd one for LC. Not going well.
And that will bring us to 3rd down. We saw what happened the last few times LC has been in 3rd and long. Keyshawn Wigley made a big play. It's going to be 3rd down and 29 this time.
So around the same situation. They were 3rd and 29. Same exact situation as last time. Not quite as deep in their own backfield, though. Takes a snap, looks right, looks left, throws left. Wigley unable to bring it in. The flag is on the play. Wigley was looking for a flag for pass interference on the defensive side. A couple Munster players are a little confused on that one.
This could be a crucial penalty right here for Munster. Never going to get the ball back. But now they're going to give Lake Central a first down. And number 25, Jordan Martinez is very frustrated with Andrew Cinco, who committed the penalty. Can't blame him. It's a very crucial part of the game right here. They just committed a very bad penalty.
It is not first down yet. It's 3rd and 14 after a 15-yard pass interference call on defense. Starting from the right hash mark, 2 men on the left, 2 men on the right, 1 in the backfield. Zach Bundalo back in shotgun. Looks right, pressured, throws it, cross body.
Yeah, man.
And it's caught.
Wow.
Caught by Keyshawn Wigley off the hands of a defender, dove for the ball. Great catch.
Wigley with another big play.
That just changed the whole momentum of this drive off of that one catch.
That has to be so frustrating for Munster to let that happen.
Start the left hash mark, 2 men on each side. Flag is thrown. It'll be a false start in Lake Central. They lose 5 yards on the play, so it's first down 15. Off a big play, someone got a little too excited, a little too amped up. Moved a little too early for a false start. So on the left hash mark, 2 men on either side. For Lake Central, 1 in the backfield. He's spinning. Number 39, Carlos Mancera. The spin move break several tackles. LC offense receiving the call. 2nd down and 8. Got 7 yards on the last play as it was 1st and 15. It's 2nd down and 8 here on our opponent's 27-yard line. Looks left, looks right, throws right, wide open. Can't make the catch as he's falling down. And he's staying down. A little disappointed with himself on that play.
Lake Central trying to get the dagger. 2:53 left in this game. And this will be a very, very crucial 3rd down for Munster's defense. They got to get off the field here and give their offense one last shot to potentially win the game. Central run it.
Tries to run up the middle. He's unable to do so. Little to no gain.
And that'll bring us to 4th down.
It's going to be 4th and 9. LC only leading by 4 points. Touchdown will put Munster ahead here at 2:46 remaining in the 4th quarter. Very important part of the game coming up. Timeout taken by Munster. They have 1 remaining. LC still has 3 remaining. Looks like they're going for the kick.
This is going to be a deep kick.
It's be Cole Rainwater once again. Missed the last kick he had. Let's see if he can redeem himself with making another field goal.
He missed a 36-yarder wide left last time.
And it's going to be a 46-yarder.
This one from the left hash. Munster's got a man back there to potentially catch it. This one's up. It's got the distance.
It's
and
good.
It's good.
It is now 10-3. LC leading. Now up by 7 points.
Cole Rainwater redeems himself with that one. And with 2:40 to go, Munster potentially will get one last shot here to get a touchdown and tie this game up.
.240 remaining in this game. LC about to kick off from their own 40-yard line.
Clutch kick right there. And now Lake Central's defense has got to get one last stop to seal the game.
LC still has all 3 of their timeouts remaining for this half, while Munster has 1 remaining.
And Raymar will come back to kick it off.
2 men back from Munster. Rainwater just waiting for the whistle. And here he comes to kick. Kicks it to the end zone. They're going to leave it. Munster's going to come back with the ball on their 20-yard line. 2:40 remaining in this game. They could still come back and score. Plenty of time remaining. Munster starting in the middle of the hash marks, 2 on each side, 1 in the backfield. Quarterback Richards takes it, looks right, throws right. It's kind of a low throw. That's complete. That's going to put him on the 32-yard line. Richards back, shotgun, looks right. Throws out of bounds. That's going to be 3rd down and 3. Munster has the ball on their own 27-yard line, 3rd down and 3. Richards back at shotgun, looks left, throws, it's complete.
Oh.
Tosses it back.
Wow. Not what Lake Central was expecting, a hook and lateral on that play, and they get a 1st down and more on that one. Gets close to midfield.
17 yards on the play. LC didn't expect that one at all.
And if you're just tuning in, Lake Central's points have come off a Richie Guerrero touchdown and a Cole Rainwater field goal.
Richards looks right, runs, and he's taken down around the 49-yard line on Munster's side. It's a 5-yard gain. Munster and hurry up offense. 2 men on each side. Throws left.
And it's nearly intercepted.
Looks like a flag is thrown on the play. Could be pass interference on defense as the receiver has already fallen down when the ball was coming towards him. Was pass interference. Munster on the opponent's 36-yard line. 1st and 10. Marching down the field here in the last 2 minutes. Looks left, throws, out of bounds. It's complete. LC student section has gone completely quiet now. Very different atmosphere than what was happening earlier in this game.
And the Munster fans going closer to where the action is at. Trying to get their players hyped up.
Starting from the left hash mark. Richards takes snap low. Pump fake, and he decides to run it. He's taken down. I believe he didn't get out of bounds on that play, so clock is still going. Munster has to hurry it up here.
He was looking downfield, didn't see anything he liked. And he got, looks like a 1-yard gain out of that. And the clock is ticking, so Munster's got to get the ball off.
Starting on the opponent's 29-yard line, starting on left hash mark. 2 men on each side, one in the backfield. Richards takes snap, looks left, throws. It's caught. He gets down, he's still in bounds. Clock still going. Stopped for a minute there. Left hash mark, 2 men on each side. It looks right. Throws, deep throw towards the end zone.
Double coverage.
Out of bounds. Too deep. That's going to stop the clock here at 34 seconds. The flag was thrown on the play.
34 seconds to play. Can Munster get a touchdown in the last seconds of the game?
LC hoping that flag is not on them. That's a very, very
It's on the offense.
fatal. It's pass interference on the offense. That's it's just as bad for Munster. It's a very important time in this game.
To me, it's very hard to believe that a good portion of the crowd is leaving right now.
Trying to beat traffic, I guess. Clock has stopped. 34 seconds. Munster moving back due to that offensive pass interference. And it's going to be down at the LC Indians 38-yard line. 1 and 25.
Takes the
Richards
snap.
looks left, throws deep, way deep, overthrown.
And it'll be 2nd down and 25, 28 seconds to play.
28 seconds to play, 2nd down and 25. LC Indians up 10-3. Munster on LC's 38-yard line. Two men on the right side, one the left, one the backfield. Richards looks right, throws right. It's caught. Man is immediately brought down around the 32-yard line.
The guy gets to the line.
And Munster calls their last timeout with 19 seconds remaining. going to bring us to third down here in the fourth quarter with 19 seconds left. Indians up 10-3.
Can Lake Central's defense get a stop here on 3rd and 19 to seal the game?
It's 3rd down and 19 yards to go to a 1st down. LC just needs to make 2 more stops. One more stop would bring us to 4th down. And I can almost guarantee you Munster will go for it on 4th down if that is the case. Starting the right hash mark this time. 1 man in the backfield, 2 men on the left.
And the one crucial thing here is Lake Central cannot give up a penalty right here.
That's been a problem for either team this entire game, as Munster was just marching down the field and the offensive pass interference is called. Man in motion, low snap.
See what he can do. He's going to have to throw it, and he throws it away. And Coach Bartolomeo saying that his foot hit the line.
Javon Richards felt the pressure out of that one. Maybe stepped out of bounds, but did throw it away. Referee's flag.
That's intentional grounding.
The flag on Munster, not looking good for him so far. 12 seconds left.
Well, 12 seconds, you usually have a little bit of flexibility, but it's 4th down. They pretty much have no other choice but to throw it to the end zone unless they can get a 1st down very quickly and get out of bounds.
Munster back on their LC's 47-yard line. 4th down and 34 yards to go.
So at this point, getting a 1st down, getting out of bounds wouldn't be the craziest scenario, but for Munster, you gotta imagine they're probably going for a touchdown here.
You gotta go for a Hail Mary on this situation almost. Only thing left to do. But they're not. Oh, a little trick play. Throws it. He's almost taken down.
And they can't make the tackle. And he couldn't get the ball.
Finally tackled.
He's tackled, and that is game. Lake Central wins it 10-3 on opening night. That last play there, I don't think it went the way they wanted it to.
No, I don't think so. LC barely winning that game 10-3. It was a close game throughout. Defensively played well the entire game by both sides.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel to be notified when we go live. That is it for us tonight. Once again, final score, Lake Central 10, Munster 3. I'm Giovanni Alcantara with play-by-play.
Max Scalossi.